President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Announcing the arrival of His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo.
Bako.
The national anthem to be delivered by the officer. Shall we all rise? Please be seated. Anyone now wish? Your Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, this morning we're here to cut the sword to break ground for a project, of course we all know. But first of all, we'd like to find out what is all of this about. I'd like to invite the project consultant, Mr. Frank Taki, to do us the honors of delivering his address. Mr. Taki, shall we welcome you, please?
Excellency, the President, distinguished Chief of Staff, Honorable Ministers, Parliamentarians, distinguished 14,500 may seem insignificant to the deficit of national housing of 1.8 million. The national total housing stock is about 2.1 million, of which is predominantly owned by the private sector. Public housing space within this is very marginal. So within the context of public housing space, this is overly ambitious and phenomenal. If you compute from the 80s, from the SNIT investment in public housing through to affordable housing in the year 2000, Coleman Bond, Waterman, and all together, you still don't get anywhere close to this one gigantic leap. So that is the significance. I get the impression that over the years, governments have not paid too much attention to public housing, mainly because it has seemed to have a parasitic relationship with the economy. It's seen as a social program, and it is as a residual interest in budgetary allocation. I beg to differ, and I will present a comprehensive paper to the Ministry of Finance to convince them why housing or such a project is an economic stimulus and must be taken much more seriously in investment allocation. I will illustrate by just a few points. Because the first is the obvious in terms of employment generation. This project alone in Pokuase, in terms of direct labor on site, will generate about 250,000 jobs. Then you have the indirect jobs on site, and then you have the income earning opportunities through the informal sector that is still not accounted. Secondly, when the estate is completed, the economic generation impact is huge, not only within this estate but beyond. And then you have the estate management component that generates a lot of jobs. The third aspect that I think should actually into the Ministry of Finance has to do with the role of the private sector. Through this project and the visual housing, we are talking about a quantum of $550 million being sunk in by the developers. That is no mean feat to talk pressure side. Now, these developers have been all along all these years scrambling for space in the 10% percentile of the housing market, the upper income and the high income and upper middle income. This project offers opportunity for the developers, Greater Accra, I'm very grateful for that, for them to start penetrating into the 90% percentile of the economy, where the demand is like a bottomless pit. In the fourth instance, the Honorable Minister of Lands is here. If we're going by the traditional way of handling such a project, we would have needed 2,500 acres. In coming out with this vertical township, we are saving the Ministry of Lands and Resources and the economy 2,300 acres of precious land. The brick production industry has been on a decline. This project seems to give them an opportunity for revitalization and to revamp the local economies where these things happen. Lastly, by the time we complete this Pokuase project, the socioeconomic circumstances of the adjoining districts, particularly Ghana North Assembly and Ghana West Assembly, will be transformed overnight, on condition they are able to understand the opportunities that avail them and then they can tap into these opportunities. We have an honors task, the Tenka team, myself and the consulting team, the developers assembled here, the main contractor, Dredge Masters, joint ventureship with Core Construction, a host of specialist subcontractors, including the 49 engineers ready made. When we finish with the soil cutting, we have a very onerous challenge, how to get this thing executed within the next 14 months. God being our helper, we shall all be assembled here in the next 14 months, and we shall be witnessing the commissioning of this project. Finally, wish all of you a successful soil cutting ceremony. Thank you.
very much, Mr. Frank Taki. I guess the countdown has begun. 14 months from the 1st of August will be sometime October next year. And as he says, God willing, we will witness the inauguration and commissioning. The president of the Ghana Real Estate Developers Association. Thank you very much, Kwampa. Ladies and gentlemen, with pleasure, I present the President of the Republic of Ghana. Please welcome Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo.
I am also Central Chief of Staff in the Office of the President, Minister for Works and Housing and Member of Parliament for Bantama, Minister for Lands and Natural Resources and Member of Parliament for Damango, Minister for Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, Minister of State at the Ministry of Finance and Member of Parliament for Karaka, Municipal Chief Executive for Ghana West Municipal Assembly, Chief Director and officials of the Ministry for Works and Housing, President of the Ghana Real Estate Developers Association, Greater, Moroccan Ambassador to Ghana and other members of the diplomatic corps, Pokuase and other traditional rulers, residents of Pokuase, fellow Ghanaians, ladies and gentlemen. Today is a happy day. We're gathered here to launch the National Affordable Housing Program and witness the great groundbreaking ceremony for the construction of some 8,000 affordable housing units here in Pokuase in the Greater Accra Region. This project stands as a further testament to the Akufo-Addo government's unwavering commitment to address the pressing housing needs of hard-working Ghanaians in our nation. The vision of the tradition from which my government party, the New Patriotic Party, is born is rooted in the philosophy so eloquently espoused by one of the legendary founders of this tradition, the doyen of Ghanaian politics, the immemorial Dr. Joseph Wachidam, which, quote, seeks to liberate the energies of the people for the growth of a property-owning democracy in this land, with right to life, freedom, and justice as the principles to which the government and laws of the land should be dedicated in order specifically to enrich life, property, and liberty of each and every citizen, unquote. This housing project embodies our dedication to prioritizing housing as a fundamental need of our people. Together, we're breaking down barriers and creating pathways for our citizens, regardless of their circumstances, to access homes. Our commitment to ensuring housing security for all Ghanaians remains resolute, and we will continue to explore innovative approaches to meet the diverse needs of the Ghanaian people. Nime, ladies and gentlemen, Ghana's urban population currently stands at an estimated 58% of the population, with an urbanization rate of 3.3%. These figures highlight the pressing issue of housing, which has become a critical developmental challenge for our nation. Statistics show that only a meager 5% of our population can acquire homes without assistance, while 60% require support facilitated by the state to access housing. The remaining 35% of our population will not be able to access homes, even with government subsidies. The support required by households falling into the 60% bracket comes in the form of supportive subsidies and policies and competitively priced mortgages. In recognition of this, government has designed a sustainable framework aimed at enhancing housing delivery in the country. This framework ecosystem of housing delivery by addressing both the supply and demand sides of the housing market. The objective is thus to increase the production of affordable housing units and establish a reliable and sustainable demand side of the housing market that will be accessible to all Ghanaians. This will ensure that homes are readily available to all segments of society, including our hard-working labor unions, both formal and informal, and our fellow citizens residing in the diaspora. It is significant to note that today's initiative marks a positive collaboration between government and the private sector, as it adopts a different approach from previous government housing projects, where government funded both essential infrastructure and the housing units. With this approach, government will provide the land and other essential infrastructure, whilst the private sector developers take the responsibility of constructing the housing units. The partnership demonstrates government's commitment to fostering strong public-private collaboration that yield tangible and inclusive results for all people. The initial project of this revised national housing program entails the construction of 8,000 units on a 203-acre land of Pokuase, of which we are all witnesses to its groundbreaking ceremony today, and another 6,000 housing units on a 200-acre land in the Ashanti region, which is currently undergoing thorough feasibility studies. I'm happy to announce that this is the first government housing project that has undergone a meticulous feasibility study as a prerequisite for funding from the Ministry of Finance. We've left no stone unturned in conducting detailed assessments, including environmental impact, social impact, property impact, traffic impact assessment, housing stress analysis, and financial analysis. It is instructive to note that in recent times, high cost of construction materials resulting from the effects of the emergence of COVID-19, which have been worsened even further by the Russian invasion of Ukraine, has taught us that we cannot continue to rely on imported building materials for our housing and construction industry. As a result, the revised National Affordable Housing Program requires developers to incorporate a significant proportion of domestically manufactured building materials, such as burnt clay bricks. These bricks will be utilized at two different levels. One, for constructing perimeter fence walls that covers 200 acres, and two, for some of the external walls of the apartments. This deliberate use of domestically produced burnt clay bricks not only ensures the durability of the structures, but also supports the growth and development of our domestic building materials industry. Through this project, we're paving the way for sustained growth and development of the burnt brick industry and of the local building materials industry in general, so that we can then begin to have cheaper houses to which all our people can have access. I'm also delighted to announce that this housing project also focuses on the demand side of the housing project and market. And in doing so, government through the Ministry of Finance has developed a model based on the successful National House Ownership Fund, which has proven instrumental in providing financial assistance to aspiring homeowners. We will leverage on this existing framework to facilitate the participation of labor unions in accessing mortgages and a well-structured payment plan for their members. NIME, ladies and gentlemen, As we celebrate this significant occasion, it is important also to address the challenges faced by the Sagleme housing project to which the Minister for Works and Housing alluded. We are aware of the delays and setbacks encountered during the execution of this project. The issues about the scope of work and the money expended on the Sagleme project have been taken to the Criminal Investigations Division of the Ghana Police Service for investigation, which have resulted in criminal judicial proceedings. However, in the meantime, to forestall the project from deteriorating, the Ministry of Works and Housing has actively engaged government, cabinet, the Ministry of Finance, and the Office of the Attorney General on the completion of the project. It has been established that in addition to the 198 million United States dollars already expended on the project, government has to raise additional finance to the tune of 46 million United States dollars to complete the off-site infrastructure works, that is water, electricity, and storm drains to mitigate flooding. Further, 68 million United States dollars are required to complete the buildings and other essential on-site infrastructure works like the waste holding bay, sewage treatment plant, and the development of socio-economic and civic infrastructure such as a basic school, clinic, and shops. Based on these assessments, and having taken into account the project location and viability, Cabinet directed the resourceful Minister for Works and Housing, the Honorable Francis Asensu-Boakye, Member of Parliament for Bantamang, quote, to explore the possibility of disposing of the Sagleme housing project, covering the 1,506 housing units at the current value, to a private sector entity to complete and sell the housing units to the public at no further cost to government, unquote. Consequently, the Ministry of Works and Housing set up a technical working group with representation from various state and independent professional institutions to oversee and spearhead all engagements required for the completion of the Sagleme housing project. Ultimately, this technical working group is ensuring that there's transparency in following through with Cabinet's directive, whilst guaranteeing value for money towards the completion of the project. Currently, an approval has been given by the Public Procurement Authority for a transaction advisor to be procured to lead the process of identifying a suitable private sector entity with the requisite technical and financial capability to complete the project. Indeed, the lessons learned from the Sagleme housing project have been invaluable in shaping the approach and execution of this new affordable housing initiative. Today, as we break ground for this remarkable housing project, we acknowledge that our work is not yet complete. Government remains committed to providing decent housing for all Ghanaians. We will continue to explore innovative solutions, foster partnerships, and implement policies that empower our people and uplift our communities. I extend my deepest gratitude to all stakeholders involved in making this housing project a reality. Together we'll build a brighter future for the people of Ghana, one where access to housing is a reality for everybody. Let us move forward with determination, unity, and an unwavering dedication towards the growth and development of our nation. May God bless us all and our homeland Ghana and make it great and strong. I thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, President of the Republic of Ghana. His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. After the closing prayer, the
hands of Allah, may Almighty Allah let us start it. Bismillah, and it Alhamdulillah. Our President, pray for protection and guidance and wisdom to complete this project and to complete his own term, 2 terms as a president. And our MC, Ghana Chief Executive Moses, Samuel Chesuti, and all the project and the project managers. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide them as we are all here going back home. We should reach home safely. Allahumma iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Allahumma ihdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghayril maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Amin. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much, Chief Abdallah. Would also like to thank the people of Pokuase, Afiaman, and all the distinguished ladies and gentlemen here, and to the good people of Ganoff. Thank you all very much for hosting us. God bless us all. Shall we have the national anthem?
Basically, what you are seeing in dark colors are all the green areas. The blue areas are what is this space?
Look at all move backward. There's no way.
The majority is 60% will be 2 3-bedroom is 2-bedroom is 1 bedroom is 10%. So if you take for example, let's go back. Why can't we do 30%?
I'm working now.
As long as you keep to open spaces that are clean, you can change your layout and so on, but you still need the road.
When it comes to it, make a free space.
Moving like a half side.
Get the audio. That's why one position was
This one shows then you come to that one too. Marriages within the same have all the green spaces. There's a third. And then he has shown his floor plan. He has shown it. All the green areas he has shown. We have children's area. Also, to ensure that there's maximum age. More the children like this, you don't have to cross it. Now, what we've done is avoid. Those are part of the ground floor will be made open space. Which means we have a shop. When you leave, the pressure will be on us.
So, we have a conversation still.
Go back. Open up. Oh, let's come back. Let's come back and get the picture.
Guys, don't go back.
Okay.
Addo short boy. Addo bad guy. Addo D. Come back.
Gabi do the former National Road Safety Ambassador Ghana. So come, I was here for making for myself. But when they share Ghana News TV. Ghana News TV. Come on.